Hey guys!
Hey everybody!
Welcome back to Vlogmas. Michael and I are just now leaving the Old Mecklenburg Brewery here in Charlotte, which is Charlotte's oldest brewery. They do a Christmas market every year, which we try to go to every holiday season when we're in Charlotte. And we weren't actually planning on making a vlog out of it, but when we got here and remembered how cool it was, it's been a few years since we were able to do it. We did take a little bit of video. It was just so crowded with kids and independent artists, and we didn't want to film their art and whatnot. So we really did not film a whole lot of it, but we had a really good time and we tried some really good drinks. So we're going to make this one of the Vlogmas videos, because if you are around Charlotte or in North Carolina, this is absolutely a really fun place to go. We wanted to share a good time that we had here.
Yeah.
Something smells great.
Is
it a run hat?
No, it's just a trucker hat, but I like it shows.
Did I tell you that the pipe that I bought Marshall in Minka?
What I was getting ready to say.
TSA took it.
They confiscated it.
Yeah, I bought him this really nice pipe.
Handmade, it was hand
I know. I love the old German Bavarian look. This is all Christmas ornaments. I do too. Some coffee. Javeska, I've never heard of them. I don't know if they're local. I don't know who that is. I don't want to film the kids, but one of these oak trees fell down over there, and they've turned the fallen oak tree into a playground. Isn't that cute? So yeah. Javeska, does it say where they're from?
I'm going to look. Charlotte.
Roasted in Charlotte. See, there's a lot of new coffee places that weren't here when we moved away a few years ago. What's it smell like?
So it says it has berries, spice, and cedar, which cedar's kind of an odd, that could be a strong or, anyway, it smells very nice. So we decided to try the holiday lights. I'm excited about this one.
It's a medium roast, but it's whole bean. We gotta get it ground somewhere.
We're gonna have to get it ground somewhere.
It's got strawberry and
pie crust.
Pie crust. Look at this, we found all the breweries, and look at this, it's our two states side by side. Is there anybody in Kentucky you recognize? Oh, Wild Turkey.
Well, yeah, all of them. Wild Turkey, Buffalo Trace.
Wild Turkey and Maker's Mark are the only two I know.
Yeah, Angel's Envy's a new one. Lux Row is downtown now, in downtown Louisville.
We have so many indie breweries in North Carolina. But look at that, North Carolina and Kentucky side by side. That's perfect. We are very cold, so we're going to come check out this Christmas market cafe menu. See if there's anything we can drink to warm up. Oh, it's food. They got a Bavarian pretzel here. Yeah. I forgot this is the place that has a great one. Standing rib roast. Is that prime rib?
I think so. I think so. Look at the assorted desserts.
It's a bit early because we got here shortly after they opened for me to eat yet, but I sure would love a nice drink. All right, so I've decided I'm getting one of these limited editions with the spice. Michael wants a seasonal beer.
Yeah, the Yule box, if you'll pan down just a little bit, I'll show you.
The Yule box, holiday box.
Yeah, Yule box.
Right there. All right, guys, here is my...
I can smell.
It smells delicious. This is my beautiful mug. If you remember when we lived in our last Airbnb, it was in Wesley Heights, if you remember. I drank my coffee out of the Airbnb's Christmas market from Old Mecklenburg Brewery. Every single morning I drink my coffee out of that mug.
Every morning.
And I'm so happy now I have one of my own. I think this is beautiful, and you probably can't see.
It's gorgeous.
I'm going to take a video with Michael's phone. We have you propped up on honey and coffee and all kinds of stuff. Here you go. Take a look. That's what the Glühwein. It's so warm in this mug. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, it's such a pretty mug. It's an absolutely traditional German Christmas market mug that you get your your mulled wine in.
I have a mug that Michael got me in 2018 when he actually went to Germany and went to the real market. So tell me what you got.
It's the holiday Bock. I don't really do dark lagers, but it was the holiday. It's spiced, and it's cold out. So that's what I chose. I had a little bit of FOMO. Like Jill said, I think she would have preferred this, and I would have preferred that. I would have preferred
that drink, but I'm just excited about this mug. I knew I had to have the mug. So.
But we're going to try, cheers. And God, that smells amazing.
I had Glühwein in Sweden. Did I tell you that?
No. I'll let you give me your verdict.
Oh, that is delicious. Oh, that's delicious.
This is really good too. I'll trade you. You try that?
If you don't want lipstick on your face, you don't have to
I don't mind. 15th anniversary, guys. So this is the 15th year. Cheers.
Ooh.
I'm going to walk away with this now. The spices that are in that.
Okay, your beer is great.
Yeah, the beer is great.
It's called Yule something. It definitely
Yule
has.
Bach.
I would call that like an ashy, cindery, fireplacey. That makes me just want to sit in front of the fireplace and kind of like zone out, check out, just let my brain.
Guys, the men would want a cigar and by the fire with your slippers on and
with your golden retriever.
Exactly.
Your rifle hanging over the mantle. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it definitely has a very hunting lodge Christmassy vibe to it.
Yeah, it does.
But no, this is for me the winner. I'm actually. I take it back.
Well,
I'm glad I got this instead of that.
What was shocking was she actually asked us if we wanted it in the mug, and we're like, well, of course. Otherwise, it goes in this little plastic
paper,
paper. Yeah, a little paper cup. It's like, no, we've got to have the mug.
Yeah.
And no, we're not trying to collect things, but this one's special.
Before we drink your beer down too much. Put them right here and cheers them.
All right. Telling you stories of old by sitting by the fire and
doesn't it have an old Saint Nick?
I've got a leather-bound book in my hand.
Leather boots.
Yeah, leather boots.
There's a beautiful black doodle over here. It's much bigger than Abra. It looks just like her.
So
if
pretty.
Abra was like 70 pounds.
Yeah. Boy, this little place, this little area of town's hopping today. No, this was good. This was really good.
We bought a couple things. We'll show them to you.
Yes,
back to the car.
We did.
And I'm very excited to have my mug. I wonder what this means. 0,21.
I will show you.
You know what this means?
So that is the number of ounces. That line is supposed to be the pour. That's the official pour because Germans do not want to get shortchanged on their alcohol. So makers, listen to that. I learned this when I was traveling in Germany. You, as a wine or beer maker, must make your own specific glass to each type of beer that you produce. And a fill line must go on. It is a governmental regulation so that you don't get shortchanged. The number of ounces is guaranteed to at least be to that fill line when you get it. This one doesn't have it on there. I'm kind of shocked they don't, but the U.S. doesn't require any of that. This is Charlotte's oldest and first brewery in the city.
It's 15 years. They're having their 15-year anniversary today.
I did not know that. And this, by the way, guys, for the channel, was the very first place that Julie brought me to in Charlotte. We had our first date night here.
When we first met online, I wasn't willing to... We lived in different towns.
Yeah.
And I didn't want him to come here because I didn't know if I liked him enough to keep him around. So I wanted to take it slow and make sure that he didn't, ruin all my favorite places. So I went to his town a few times. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, I went to his town a few times. And so the first time I brought him here, I didn't really know what to do with him because I didn't know what do people go out and do. We don't really drink a lot.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much every single beer we've had this whole year has been on our channel.
You've seen it. Yeah.
But we do enjoy the occasional drink. And I knew that neither one of us really cared about alcohol, and it wasn't a season. It wasn't festive. It wasn't Christmas. So I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. Let's just go to a brewery. It's a very difficult word for me to say. Let's just find a brewery and we'll have like a drink and we'll use our phones and try to find something else to do. So he met me here. We drove all the way from his town here. And we were sitting inside having our drink and they were televising the Billy Graham funeral on every single TV.
Yeah, that was something.
It was very somber.
Billy Graham's from here, by the way.
Everyone was watching like it was a ball game.
It's like a president. You're watching the funeral of the president.
It was a highly publicized funeral that day, and it was like kind of a buzzkill for us trying to make plans on essentially what was
just
our first date.
Yeah, but she said, I'm going to take you to my favorite Bavarian pretzel and beer cheese, and she is not wrong.
And I had totally forgot about that. I forgot they have beer cheese pretzels here. Of course they do.
I had this is how much I remember. I had a burger at the time. Julie was still eating salads at that time, and I think you ordered. I'm pretty sure you ordered a salad.
I ate a salad pretty much for 10 years straight.
And then, if you want to know how boring we really are, we went from there to another area of town that Julie liked, to a bar, and did the crossword together. Everybody, like we were,
now that you know me and my
much
grandma,
older. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised at all. But I was like, okay, this is something outside the norm. You're not just going to go dance and drink, and you're not going to a movie, and you're not just going to have dinner and say goodbye.
Go to the bar to watch Billy Graham get buried, and then go to another bar to play the crossword.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was great.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a little trip down memory lane for you.
We try to come here if we are in town when the Christmas markets go on. They only do it so many weekends out of the month.
How have we never gotten a Glühwein before and gotten a mug? Ever.
That I don't know. I'm shocked that we don't have a collection of those. The scene.
I like that it's just white and red this year.
It's very classic. Very, very classic.
The one from last year had more colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one at the Airbnb.
No, right.
All right, we're going to finish this and see you shortly in just a little bit. Okay, guys, I didn't film a whole lot because there were so many people there and so many independent artists and whatnot. I didn't really feel right just filming all of their stuff. But we did buy a couple things, and we want to show you what we got.
Yes, I think we went by and showed you the local coffee producers in Charlotte. They had a lot of flavors. Julie picked the holiday lights.
Javeska?
Javeska. We didn't know where it was from, but it's actually here.
We were born in 2012 in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Awesome.
We source, roast, brew, and package delicious coffee, all while using proceeds to help feed the hungry and transform communities here in the United States.
Wow.
And around the world. This is whole beans, so we're going to have to go somewhere we can find.
They told us at Whole Foods, but I want to show you something just for the camera and for Jules. I didn't even notice this. Did you see? So on the back here, it tells you based on what device you're going to roast in, right? And we use the French press. How coarse that you should actually grind this up.
That's awesome news.
So for a French press, it says to leave it coarse, 2 tablespoons of ground beans. Yeah, that's really neat. Yeah. I'd never seen that before. So
I'm very excited to try this.
Oh, super excited to try this too. Strawberry and pie crust, yes.
I think my friend that I'm seeing tomorrow has a coffee grinder. So whenever we
oh, good. Okay.
Hopefully we'll be able to share with you our thoughts on this.
And
One more thing.
This big hunk of glass of honey.
This is 2 pounds.
2 pounds
of local honey in a glass. I know this beekeeper. He's from Albemarle, which is not too far from where I grew up, Albemarle, North Carolina. I know this man very well, and his apiary. I trust him. He's got good.
Yeah, I want to help you there.
That's so heavy.
I know. Yeah.
But we bought this because I don't know if you followed any of our recipes this month, but we use a ton of honey in our house. Ton. Honey goes in a lot.
No sugar in this house. Honey stuff. Yeah. And it's he's a German that has immigrated here, Kleinebine, the bee apiary. And we've had his raw honey, we've had his creamed honey. Julie's using his lip balm right now.
We've had his candles.
We've had his candles, yeah. So when we saw him, we're like, hang on a second, we think we know you. And he said, well, wait a minute.
He didn't recognize us, and he's like, did you see me on TV? Like, why are you looking at me like this? I'm like, I'm trying to remember how I recognize you.
So we really like this honey. We usually actually get it as Christmas gifts from some of the families. So to have it here,
we were not expecting to see him here. This is over an hour away from where his shop is. I didn't know he really sold outside of his shop.
And it's very difficult for us in a store to find, 1, locally sourced honey, and 2, in a glass. So for this to be in a glass container, Julie and I said, what's the biggest one you said?
Container.
Absolutely.
For our resolutions moving forward.
Absolutely, which we'll talk more about later. So that was the only 2 things that we got.
That's the only 2 things that we bought, but we have one more thing to show you. It's the mug.
Oh, it's the mug, our little collectible.
I know I showed you when we were outside, but I'm not sure if there was a sun glare. I just wanted you to see this beautiful mug.
It's gorgeous.
That I had my Glühwein in. It's so pretty.
It is, and it is the layout of Old Mecklenburg, the actual brewery here. So you can see.
I didn't know that. People wouldn't know that.
These are the little wooden shops, and these are forget what they're called, but these are where the hops and ingredients are stored. Vats, maybe.
We really
And
need to
here's
bring
the
the vlog
symbol.
here someday when
Absolutely.
it's not a special event. The Old Mech is usually completely slam-packed on the weekends
Yes,
because they do
it
many
is.
special events here. But it'd be really fun to come here sometime and do a
No, I think so
a
too.
video.
Yeah, it's a big property. They do a lot of local events, and we really like these
And
guys.
it happens to be right across the street from pretty much our favorite pizza place in town.
Yes, it does. Have we taken the
I
vlog
don't
there
know
before?
if we've ever taken them. I think we might have one time after we got back from Colombia because I think we were vlogging a random day and it just happened to
Oh,
be
yes,
pizza day.
okay. We used to live in this neighborhood, and I will tell you, we were there enough that they knew us. And they knew the pizza that we ordered because we
We
don't
walk in
get
the door and they're like, hot honey this week?
you. It's like, yes, absolutely hot honey this week. So, yeah, we're going to pass that today, pass on that today. But, yeah, it was a nice little morning to get out
I had a
and
good
to
time
see.
with you.
Me too. Me
I
too.
hope you enjoyed this little vlog. It was a touch impromptu. But what do you expect? From
Sometimes
the two
those
of
are the
us?
best ones.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys another day in another adventure.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.